I want to test out my greatsword. This is how fast it swings now. And I want to put a third perk and see how much faster it is. For the first time, that feels really fast. I really just like the way that is so fast and it just looks so devastating. So with potions and the perks that we have, those are the numbers. I have been putting this off, but this has to be done. Malacath demands it. Malacath demands that the companions are cleansed, and it is past time. Of course, the thing Lazgar was afraid of was the giant spider. Not such a big problem anymore. Well, I thought that was going to be a bit tougher fight. But now the companions are cleansed. There's one member of the companions who will not be cleansed. She wants to join Skewer in the hunting grounds afterwards, and she's allowed to remain a werewolf. Here is some interesting dialogue.
You know, since Kodlak's funeral, the Skyforge feels more awake. It's always been said that the souls of the heroes of old are what gives Skyforge steel its strength. But I think the Forge knows the greatness of Kodlak's soul. I can't really explain, but it feels like it's young. I'll wager it could now forge metal the likes of which hasn't been seen since eras long forgotten. I'm eager to try.
This is alchemy, and I'm just going to quickly show you this. This is about 600,000 septims worth of potions, and here are, a couple of, you can just hit pause and see some of the formulas. Mostly, my favorite is Falmer Ear and Horker, and boy, that's worth just a lot of money. But there's 600,000 being generated here, and that levels alchemy quite a bit. I do have an entire video on this in my how-to series on alchemy that you can see. So here are all the potions that I generated, and this is at one sitting, so this is at one time. So in the game I actually spread this out because I would buy some and then sell some and then buy training. But I did this so you could see, one sitting, this is what this character can generate. And part of this is the Hearthfire Home. Going into alteration. Okay, what I really want here is to fill a bunch of soul gems. Guess I'm going to level Alteration also.
I'm going to put down. Stand down. I'll get you.
Okay, that should get the big spiders out of the way. And now the little ones come in single file. How very convenient. Look at them coming to their death in single file. Okay, starting with 60 arrows. Also, I have to admit that I cheese leveled Alteration a little bit. So I'm going to fast forward to the end. And it took all of the arrows but one. Down to one arrow. But Nimi is dead. To get lockpicking to 50, I actually had to come down and buy a couple of levels of training. So I didn't quite get to 50, miscalculated, and so I thought, oh yeah, there's a trainer here for lockpicking, and got to 50, and then was able to come in to the museum and get pretty high, get a bunch of levels. So that's 20 levels, which is very nice. And I cheese leveled Alteration a bit. So there's a word that I want to get started. So doing a lot of traveling over land, not anything particularly exciting happening, but did find this place.
Excellent. Now, you must come with me. You'll become a part of this. You must be present for the ritual.
Excellent work. You have a true fighting spirit. Did that better than I could have. Of course, I can't let you leave here alive. Wouldn't want anyone finding out. Never should have come here.
Yamars was a fool, always trying to scheme his way out of responsibility. But you took care of him and the giants. 2 problems solved at once. Now, take Shagrel's hammer back to Larnishburg, and we'll see about whipping the rest of them into shape.
The ways of the mystic are known to me. I have remedies and cures. But what of Yamars? I see. He did not survive. He died well? What? Why would he do such a thing?
Yamars was a coward and a weakling. His deceitful ways have cost you all greatly.
So he has been punished. And what of us? What fate shall we suffer?
You'll have to prove yourselves, but I'm willing to give you a chance. Gullerzov's in charge now. Let's hope he's a better chief. You place that hammer on the shrine. You're the only one who's proven worthy in all of this.
Volendrang. Lazgar realizes right away that the purpose of this Warhammer is to kill Alduin. This is the Warhammer she's been seeing in her dreams. Malacath has been speaking to her and guiding her this entire way, and now she understands her destiny. It's bigger than the Companions. The Companions were just a training place for her. She is supposed to kill Alduin.
I will do my best to lead the tribe, but I don't know why Malacath chose me.
Here's a fun little quest, but with a huge payoff. A couple of big payoffs.
Treasure, that's what. Get off your scaly rump and let's go.
Hush, Salma. We aren't alone.
Ugh, we should be inside loading up on treasure. Worry Scales here thinks we should wait, though. Don't get any ideas either. We were here first. Not without us, you aren't. I'm sure there's enough for everyone, after all. Come on, Beamja. We're going. You can't shake us.
Oop, spiders. Don't like spiders. I am loving the swing speed of that greatsword.
This is it. Gathering awaits us.
What are you on about? Let's just get the treasure here and go.
Never should have come here. I should thank you. I knew the girl wouldn't be strong enough to help me kill Gathric alone. There's just one more thing I need from you. To fully absorb Gathric's power, I require a blood sacrifice. Your blood should be good enough. This will go easier for us both if you don't bother fighting back.
Beam!
Dead.
Beamja! What was that?
You know, you should have better control of your lizard pets.
Father never trusted Beam. I always thought he was just being overprotective. I don't know. Beamja has looked after me since I was knee-high to him. I need to rest, and then I think I'm going back to High Rock. Go on without me. I think I need to be alone for a while.
Okay, that was some nice loot. But I'm looking for two things that are even better. There we go. Very nice. And this is the second thing. And I'm going to choose level alteration. So this is how I choose leveled alteration. Show it to you now. With buying alteration and also standing in front of mud crabs and just casting it. So I will do that at some point in a game, just stand in front of a mud crab or a bandit, cast alteration, block, level heavy armor and block. And I'll do that for a little while because, you know, I don't feel like doing anything else that day maybe. And so I'll just do that for an hour. And then at another level, do it again, another level, do it again. And it's an easy way to level heavy armor and block. And evasion and alteration to 100. So you can see I'm also doing mining. Because if nothing else, it gives you gems, which you can use in alchemy. So anyway, then I get alteration to 75, heavy armor to 75, block to 52, two-handed to 90. Really happy with where this character is. And alchemy to 100. So now I definitely feel that I'm ready to go ahead and pick up, to go ahead and start killing dragons. I'm really torn on these two perks. And, okay, the one gives me 100 magicka. And I'm really torn on this one. This is possibly the most OP perk in the entire game. And it has a way of distorting gameplay. So I'm going to try not to abuse that, but it's really easy and tempting to abuse the OP potions that you can make. It's too powerful. As a power gamer, very seldom do I say something is too powerful. But the Skull of Corruption is too powerful, and that perk is too powerful. This perk is fine. So I've made a bunch of decay potions, a bunch of berserking potions, whatever I think I'm going to need, fire, frost, and shock resistance, poison resistance, health, stamina. So I've made a bunch of potions for fighting dragons.